Okay. This is going to do. Everybody sit on the other side. I'm going to talk on this side. Everybody sit down. Yeah. Good. Yeah. I think we're going to record it. Okay. Yeah. You that. Both record with both. Okay. The other one also yours too. Okay. Come on. First boys, come over here. Everybody. Yeah. I guess you can sit 6 feet away. 6 feet. 6 feet. You need to measure.
Has anybody ever touched it? Someone sit up here. You can get up. I'm fine, thank you.
All right. Okay. Ready? Yes. Okay. And this is a critical point. It is a crisis. It is a crisis that we are meeting. That is coronavirus period. And this period is coming, and everybody knows it. If you really observe inside, why? You have SARS, you have Ebola, you have H1N1, you have MRSA, you have all kinds of things. Because one by one, what happened is, it's the nature, conflicts of nature. It's time to wake up, to live in one world, to wake up and do our relationship with the animals, our relationship with the virus, our relationship with the nature, our relationship with all kinds of conscious beings. Because we try to dominate, we destroy the nature. We try to dominate, we eat all kinds of animals. We try to dominate, we disseminate all the virus from different animals, doing as laboratory or as anything for medicine or for anything. And then we dispose of these things everywhere. And it's total chaos. And we disregard lives. And then we think that we are the most advanced. We think that we are the one have civilization. We are the one intelligent. We are the one smart. Intelligent, I don't know. Smart, yes, we are. We do all kinds of things to smart everybody else. But that smartness don't go along. That is the nature will tell us what is happening. Because we are the one who did all these things. We want to turn around to see ourselves internally. Are we going to live in this kind of society with the chaos, with the conflicts, with the wars, with all this messy confusion, within all these fears, with all these terrors, with all this threatening? We are the one actually threatening ourselves. That's what I say. So unless we turn around to see internally, not to blame anybody else, but to see internally. Each one of us see internally. When each one see internally, society will change. Millions of billions of people see inside themselves, each self, and the things will change. That revolution must start from where? From within. Otherwise, nothing will change. Because everybody still blame each other, because that self never changes. That self is still conflict. That self is still dependent on past. That self is still dependent on thoughts. We all say, okay, we learn from books. The books are 1,000 years old, some books are 100 years old. The books written by other people. Are you second man or second woman? You think about it. Everything depends on books, everything depends on knowledge, everything depends on thoughts, everything depends on other people's opinions, other people's authorities, other people's experiments. What about ourselves? what about ourselves? Each one of ourselves. Have we ever looked inside ourselves to be aware, to see what I can do, what I can do to hold the light, the inner light, to lighten myself, to see that intelligence is within. Unless we do that, nothing is going to change. The real change is not other people's change. The real change is not based on thoughts, based on authorities, based on medicine, based on technology. Technology has advanced tremendously. Have we changed? Moral sense, ethical sense, religious sense. The religious conflicts and fights all the time. The real religion is the love. Do we have the love? Do we have that compassion? Do we support each other? Do we have conflicts? Yes, we have conflicts, but without the love. The love becomes a desire. The love becomes a physical love. Love becomes material love. That's real love. But we destroy the whole language from the beginning. So what I see is that see in ourselves. What is Kung Fu? Kung Fu is about empty the mind. Kung Fu is about practice of self. Kung Fu is about the self-observation. Kung Fu is about open yourself. Kung Fu is about use that inner light to lighten yourself. Kung Fu is about continuous, consistent, persistent practice one what? Rewrite that disc. Forget about the thoughts. Forget about yesterday. Forget about all these emotions. Forget about all this chaos, all the distortions, these perceptions. But practice that energy within. Because especially during this time, we need that energy tremendously to deal with the situation. Because the virus is here. It's within us. We need to deal with it. Because all of the United States, you see, it's a national emergency. We need that energy. Instead of quarrels, instead of conflicts, instead of arguments, instead of all this chaos, let's recollect ourselves. Not collect what other people do, but collect what I can do. In terms of immune system development, in terms of inner intelligence, inner organization, inner light, so that we can do something about each self. That's what I see. So, school is going to be closed the next few days, and we are until further notice. We'll see how it goes. That's why we want to disassociate, but that is not eventually the result. The real result is internally. So in these few days, I want to see each person give you a homework to observe yourself, to write something. Okay, each person writes something every single day. What do you do in terms of Kung Fu? What do you do in terms of meditation? What do you do? What did you do? What do you do in terms of inner observation? What do you do in terms of just self-reflection at this critical time? Are you calm down? Are you serene? Are you compromising? Are you compassionate to people? Are you showing your love? Are you connected instead of fight, instead of arguments? These things. I want to see all the campuses from everywhere, and our 3 campuses also beyond. Let's do something of that. And then we will deliver some online lessons for the next few days. And in terms of healing, in terms of meditation, in terms of Taiji, and in terms of Kung Fu, more vibrant practices. Okay, I'm going to do some beginners, some more beyond beginners. Okay, let's practice our energy. get our energy up, get the energy frequency more harmonious, more balanced,